Alright, here we go again. This is, I think, part 3. I was kind of looking at the tones we got going here. We're looking pretty good. I'm going to go onto my holds layer, and I'm going to get pretty much everything but Batman on here. Including the lightning, which we're going to hold as well. Most pages that I color, I do a lot of line holds. Or color holds, whatever you want to call it. So, I'm going to grab all that. Go from my color holds layer. And, well, I guess I can just make it white. And then I usually get down on my lines layer and I'll delete it to make sure there's no overlap or anything like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my holds layer there, control click on the holds layer. So it's selecting everything on there on the holds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select, or should I say I'm going to deselect anything that's not lightning. And get a different color going on. Something a little more saturated. And then I might even go back and change the rain, the white, to something else. Well, that wasn't good. Now I get to do that over because I'm a goofball. Sometimes doing the big long lines like I was just doing doesn't pay off, as you just saw. Sometimes it's better to do smaller lines so you don't accidentally double click or whatnot. Okay, last line. We are subtracting. Okay, let's get blue. Something like that looks pretty good. Now that we have that, we can grab the rest of the rain that's still on the holds layer and kind of get a something other than white. Let's see what that looks like. You know what? I think I'm going to leave the white. It's sticking out a little bit better. Save it so I don't get screwed over at some point in time. Okay. Let's finish the rest of his cape down here. And then I'm not sure if you noticed, but I forgot one down here. Let's take all the feathering off of that. I missed those earlier. Fill those in with a solid color to match the other ones. Feather a little bit. Contiguous on. Make sure I'm selecting just the one area. And I'm going to do something just a little bit lighter. Let's see what we get. Not looking good. Leave it like that for now. Okay, let's go get a nice blue. Usually start on normal and go on my SFX layer. It's set on screen. And let's see what we can do. I'm kind of adjusting the brush size as I go here. And this is just set to normal, the brush, so it's only going to get so much color. Kind of do this for a base. Now I'll kind of crank it up and go a little bit more crazy. No, too many on there. And let's do a little bit of this up here. That looks pretty good. Let's leave that. Let's go back to my flats layer. let's see what we want to do and take a quick peek at it in grayscale. And that's looking pretty good so far. I don't know if I want to mess with that red or not. I kind of like it. Let's take a quick peek and see what happens. Yeah. I think I like it. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab all that. Yeah, that'll work.